Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights. I am JD Nero, aka He Who Pods, aka Rearview Mirror.
And I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B.
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to cut you off. All right. Oh my God. Instagram just starts
Yeah, what's wrong
playing
with
shit
your
as
what's
soon as
wrong
you
with your
open it.
phone lately? You just be playing random sounds on the pod.
Well, that's the sound to our next topic, our first
Oh,
topic. But I opened the post and it immediately just started playing shit. That's
okay.
like what happened now with Instagram. I don't know what's up with that. I gotta call Zuck. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call
Do
Zuck and be
people
like,
really
yo,
call
yo,
him that?
yo. I don't think so. I was just being so.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
just being,
Yeah.
I was just
One of the
potting.
one of the cronies, you know.
Yep.
Yo's up.
Yep. My man Zuck. No, he's not my man. All right.
Okay.
Let's talk about Ashanti's man. This comes from Hip Hop DX. It says Metro Boomin is producing a new Nelly and St Lunatics album. Before I even read anything, I just want to say congratulations to Nelly and the St Lunatics for figuring out whatever the fuck was going on with them.
Did they figure it out?
I mean, there's a new album coming, so
Okay.
I guess all the legal stuff is over. I mean, I didn't hit the legal streets to find out, but if there's a new album coming, I would assume that they figured out their stuff.
I hope so. I mean,
Well, here you go.
but, sorry.
No, come on. Come
Well,
on
I
with it.
remember if I remember correctly, around the time where the legal stuff had come up, maybe a week or two after that was when they said they had teased that they had like they were performing together.
Yep, then they all
Was the
went on
tease.
tour together, including the one guy who was still in a legal battle with Nell.
Right. So I guess that's why I asked the question: Is there uh, have they reconciled? Because it just seemed strange. It it didn't seem like a full on reconciliation to me.
Right.
But perhaps it is, and I'm just being negative.
We
Good
may
for
never
them.
know.
I wish them well on all their future endeavors.
Yep. Here you go. We got some audio.
Okay.
Politics 2026. The same as it was by Metro Boomin. St. Louis here in the building. We turning up 2026. What's that? Some of this.
There it is.
Took a whole lot of trying. Not just trying, trying.
Yep.
Just to get
But
up that hill.
yeah. So the caption says Nelly and the St.
Mm-hmm.
Lunatics are reuniting in 2026 for their first
Mm-hmm.
album in 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Executive produced by fellow St. Louis native Metro Boomin. Are you excited? That's the caption. And I'm going to answer, I'm not excited. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be honest. It's
Okay.
been 25 years. I don't care about this. If it's hot, I'll listen. We got a pod. If necessary, I'll listen. But am I excited?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not. This doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I think it's because I just feel like there was an era for this and it happened and it ended. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you can't come back and make music later, but I guess there's just certain groups, certain people that I don't really have any desire to hear from today that haven't really
Right.
been out there in a while. I also don't think I ever liked them enough. Like Nelly is one thing, although okay, like you said, where we do a podcast, I'd probably listen to it uh, to be able to discuss it and think critically about it. But I don't know that I was ever really invested enough to be excited about this today. I think I would have to hear music from the album first, maybe. And then
Like
at
a
that
single.
point, yeah. And if I hear it and it sounds good, then yeah, maybe that would ignite some excitement in me. But honestly, I'm happy for them. I think that if you are able to still profit off of this business so many years later and you have a fan base and people are looking for that music, you should absolutely make the music. I'm just not one of the people who's looking for it. I don't really care one way or another. Like you said, good. It's great to hear that they seem to have reconciled their differences and now they're going to move forward with that. But honestly, I just think that there was an era of music that St. Louis Lunatics were a part of, and I don't think that era exists today. So I'm not. I'm just. It didn't do anything for me when I heard this. When I read this.
Yes. One thing we can bank on though is they're gonna have some fly ass beats
Yeah, I'm sure.
because
I'm sure.
Metro Boomin executive producing. I'm pretty sure he will also be doing most of the beats if that's the case.
Yeah. And listen, usually when people work with Metro Boomin, they create some hits. So like I said, let me hear a song or two. Get me excited for it. It's been a long time. I'm sure there's an audience for this. It just isn't me. I don't think I was ever that excited about the St. Lunatics to be that excited about it now. But yeah, Murphy Lee was cool. I really liked Murphy Lee. I remember that. I feel like I said that the last time we talked about St. Lunatics too.
You did. Yes,
Hmm.
indeed. Well, let me tell you what Jay-Z's excited about.
Jay-Z.
According to according to Black Culture News, it says Jay-Z is partnering with Hanwha Group to invest over $500 million in Korean culture and K-pop.
Okay.
We'll try to find another source while you tell us your thoughts.
I don't know what to think about this. I'm sorry if my reactions today are not great. I don't know what to think about this. I kept I kept staring at it. I read it a few times and I think I'm still trying to process Jay-Z and K-pop in the same sentence. And I just don't know how I feel about it. On one hand, it's cool that that someone like Jay-Z, who has been so involved in hip hop um and genres adjacent to hip hop, would be branching out into something like and investing in something like K-pop. But then on the other hand, it's kind of like, why? No shade, but why? What sparked this?
Mhm.
Is it is he actually interested in K-pop, or is he just interested in money? Which either way is fine. That's not a judgment. That's just a question. However you get your coins is fine. I don't Who am I to dictate what you should profit off of?
Well, you can't dictate. You could critique it though, but
Sure, but I just don't get it. I think is my point. I don't get it enough to really critique. I just don't understand.
There are a couple other places reporting the same thing,
Hmm.
so it seems to be legit. I don't really know. None of them are the sources that we are our go-to sources, but
Yeah.
um, international places are also reporting it, so I think it's safe. If we're wrong and this is fake, then we'll come back and apologize. But it seems to be legit from what I can see. Um, I think that the answer is Jay-Z is a businessman and Jay-Z is a billionaire. And part of being a money maker and being a super wealthy person is looking for other things to invest in and other ways to diversify your portfolio. And I think that's all Jay-Z is doing here. I think, yeah, that hip hop shit is cool. And I've done what I can do there. So let me see where else I could make some money. He's got investments in all type of other shit. I don't think this is any different. Uh I think it's weird to us because we're so indoctrinated into the hip hop culture that we're like, hip hop, the fuck? But if it's business and it's making money, that's really what investors care about. Can this be a profitable investment? What's my ROI looking like? And so I think that's all this is. I don't think there is much to say here besides an investor is looking for the next thing they can invest in. That's the way I look at it because he's got investments in all
Hmm.
type of other stuff. Now, if Jay-Z only had investments in hip hop adjacent things, then I would say, yeah, this is really weird. But he's got, I mean, all type. I mean, doesn't Beyonce have water or some shit like that? Like
I don't
they
know.
they invest. They invest in different stuff, promote different stuff, and
Yeah.
they listen. You don't get to be a billionaire by just putting all your money in one pot.
Of course. Of course. I don't, and that's why I say I'm just asking questions here. I'm not saying that they should or should not. And I don't think that Jay-Z's business is hip hop at this point. I think that maybe some of the things he does are of or related to hip hop, but I don't really think that's his business at this point. He's, like you said, he's invested in a lot of other things. He's involved in a lot of other things. So I don't think that's what it is, but it's just a leap from where he's been at historically. So that was why I was asking about what is the connection to K-pop? Is there a connection to K-pop? But you make a good point that people who are wealthy put their money into a lot of different places. It doesn't really matter what their interests, where their interests lie. So I was just curious because it's just a random, just sounds random to me. Like him investing in a liquor brand makes more sense to me than hearing them say he's investing into K-pop. It just seems random to me, but maybe it's not.
All right, well, I guess we head to our last topic now. Uh, it's the end of the year, and that means it's list time for a lot of people.
A lot of people are making lists right now
Yep,
and checking them
and
twice.
that's right. And I don't know if this person is naughty or nice, but I do know they have a list. And here are Obama's, Barack Obama's favorite movies of 2025.
Okay,
One battle after another. That was the
still haven't
Leonardo
seen.
DiCaprio. Right, me either. But that's Leonardo DiCaprio, Tiana Taylor, and a slew of other people.
Hmm.
Sinners. That's Michael B. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan.
Your least favorite movie this year?
It's actually not true, but
I
I
know.
know
I'm
people
kidding.
people will paint that narrative. It's fine. Um, it was just an accident.
I know that, but
Hamnet.
I can't picture it.
Sentimental value, no other choice, the secret agent, train dreams, Jay Kelly, good fortune, and last on the list is Orwell. 2 plus 2 equals 5. I don't know most of these movies, and I go to the movies. Now, if I'm correct, I'm about to look it up. But if I'm correct,
Mm-hmm.
Sentimental Value just came out.
Yeah, didn't a couple of those just come out?
I'm headed to the app to find out.
I mean, I'm sure he gets screeners and things like that.
Mhm. Okay,
I mean, like I
Hamnet.
said, I don't
Hamnet
Hamnet.
was
Yeah.
released November. Hamnet was released November 26th.
Okay, and the list was released on December 18th. So
It tells the powerful love story that inspired the creation of Shakespeare's timeless masterpiece, Hamlet.
yes. Listen, I haven't seen most of these. I'm probably not going to go down the list and try to find them. What I will do is, we're entering awards season. I'll watch those films, but and if any of those happen to cross, then fine. But I honestly wanted to do this topic not because of what I thought, but because of what you thought. Because I know that you think that these lists are lies. And we've talked
Yep.
about his music list before. That did come out as well.
Yep.
So what do you so you think this is a sham too? The movie list is a sham also?
Yeah. I don't think Obama does any of this shit. I've said it before. Uh Sentimental Value was released November 7th. So, all the movies that just came out are his shit. You know what I'm saying? And yes, viewers, I'm hating. Yes. Yes. Before you put it in the comments, yes. Yes, I'm hating.
I find it funny.
I'm hating.
Because this list gets under your skin so bad. There are so many lists. So many people make lists, but this list in particular, this man's list,
I
really
just
grind
feel
your
like
gears.
I just feel like because I feel like
You feel like we're being
I
played
feel
by
like
somebody who shouldn't be playing us?
that's one way to say it.
Okay. You can say it however you want. That's what comes to mind for me.
Well, this is not a political podcast, so I was trying to figure out how to word it where it wouldn't take us down a political rabbit hole. But
Okay.
I feel like Barack Obama specifically, and there's other politicians like this, but my beef with the Barack Obama moniker, uh, and really moniker is me being silly, but I feel like the problem with the Barack Obama image
Mm-hmm.
is that it's an image. And so he's the cool president. He's the coolest of the cool. And so he's got to do the cool stuff. And he's got to maintain the brand that is Obama. But you could just go chill somewhere and enjoy your millions of dollars and your brand deals and your production company and shut the fuck up. You don't got to put out lists every year and lie to us and tell us all this shit. I think, I have no proof of this, to be clear. But I think my opinion is that this shit is a farce. It's fake. And he's going to continue to do it because it upholds the cool president image, the brand of Barack Obama. And that's what I think. I think him and his team, because he has a team like all the other
Mm-hmm.
people have teams, right? And by other people, I mean both celebrities and politicians. Both have teams. Kim Kardashian has a team, right? And so I think him and his team put these lists together, and they always, if you look, it's always a like well balanced list, right? It's got like even that movie list. It's got love stories, it's got action, it's got older stuff, it's got newer stuff, it's got like a documentary. It's always like that. The music list is the same thing. It'll be like whatever's one of the new hot artists in pop, some hip hop shit, some old school shit that someone his age is probably listening to. It's this perfectly balanced list every time. Where's the real shit? Where's the shit you actually look at? Where's the shit you really watch, you really listen to? We're never gonna know. You know why? Because he's gotta uphold the cool president image, right? It's like if 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 George W. Bush was suddenly seen reading a book out loud with no problems, people would be very confused and have questions. But the image of George W. Bush, because I believe George W. Bush too had an image, but the image of George W. Bush is a dumb guy, is a dumb guy who can't read, right? He's this country bumpkin, right? That's the whole thing. And so if you suddenly heard George W.
Fool,
Bush
you can't get
reading,
fooled again.
exactly. If you suddenly heard George W. Bush reading like a big ass book, or you heard him reading some college level book with fluent, just smooth ass reading, just fluidly going, just going and going for 5 minutes straight, just goddamn, he's just reading like a regular person, you'd be very perturbed. You'd be like, man, what's going on here? And there's others. I'm not gonna put everybody on Front Street, but I feel like that's part of the game. And the game is we're gonna do these things, and we're gonna continue to uphold the image, because that's what you do. You commit to the fit, as the kids say.
Okay, so I do have a question. I hear everything you're saying, and I respect everything you're saying. I think you're onto something. I can't prove it, so I also feel like if people like it, if it brings people a little bit of joy seeing what Barack Obama likes to watch or listen to, then I think that's okay. We're living in such a time that people need something that is light and fun. So whatever. It doesn't bother me the way it bothers you. But I do have to ask, do you think Barack Obama, everyone's beloved 44, do you think he needs to come up off his Spotify? Do we need to see his Spotify Wrapped? Do we need proof?
That's what I'm saying.
Do
Then
we
we're
need
not
his
gonna get it.
Apple Replay?
We're
Is
not
that
gonna
what we
get it.
need? Because that could settle
We're not
this.
gonna get it.
We're not gonna
Yeah,
get
but he's
it,
not
and
gonna
I will
post it.
say we could talk about. I think we should talk about that at some point. All of the Wrapped reports we're getting, but what I will say is it's very skewed, especially if you listen in multiple places. Very skewed. Does paint a picture about you though.
And
So,
listen, let me be clear.
mhm,
It's possible he did watch some of this stuff. It's
yeah.
possible he did listen to some of the stuff on the list.
Mhm.
But I don't believe that Obama is listening to Chappell Ronan, Lady Gaga, Bruce Springsteen, and J. Cole. Like, I just like, dog, come
I
on,
can
man.
see him
Like,
listening
that's
to Bruce
he
Springsteen,
also listened to the new Chance album.
J.
Like, come
Cole.
on, dog. Like, come on, listen.
All right, let me. We got wrapped up, but we appreciate you for every year coming on here and being honest with us about what you really think is going on. It's like our tradition.
I think it's genius marketing. That's what I
Yeah,
think. I think it's
yeah.
genius marketing. I think
It's
it's a
harmless.
brilliant way to keep your name hot in the streets, to keep brands looking at you, because these lists are highly sought after. People really
Yeah.
care, like the Oprah Book Club shit, right? It's like, oh my
Or our
god,
favorite
what's
things.
the
Yeah.
newest one? Did you see it? Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. And so when people see this, It's highly sought after. So get
And
your
very low
money.
risk for them.
I ain't listen, my nigga. Of course.
Yeah, they're not
Who
gonna
gives
get
a
into
fuck
trouble for
if I
saying, "Oh, I
said
like this music." You know, like they're not gonna get in trouble for saying,
no?
"Ooh, look at what I'd like to buy." You know, that nobody's getting in trouble for that. So,
And,
I
and
mean, they
again,
could, but
and again,
they're not
their
gonna put out
teams,
anything like that. They're not gonna put out anything that
right?
will
And
damage
again, their
them.
teams, right? And again, their teams won't let them, right? If you
No.
said, "Hey, I want to say my favorite song of the year is this." I'm freestyling right now, but this anti-Semitic anthem. Your team is
Right.
gonna be like, "No, no, no, sir,
No, no,
that's
no, no,
not.
no, no, no.
You
Absolutely
can't put
not.
that one up there. We won't.
Like the lists
You
have to
can't. You
be
can't put that one up
vetted.
there.
It
Sorry."
has to, yeah, yeah. But at
You
the
know what
end
I'm
of the
saying?
day,
Like,
it's a
if
very
you be
low
like,
risk way
"Oh,"
to
if you be
keep
like,
your name. Yeah.
"Yeah," like if you say my favorite movie of the year was Kill All Black People, his team be like, "No, no, no, sir, we can't. That one's
No,
no good. You can't put that one up there." So
no.
it's like, I get it. Get your money, because then Apple or whoever, I'm freestyling, but Apple will be like, "Man, we saw your list and we saw all the retweets and all the reposts and
Mhm.
all the clips of people reacting to it, including that crazy guy with the Star Wars sweater. And man, we would love to sponsor your next list." Okay, so
Mhm.
get your coin, baby. I just feel like, don't lie to me every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every year. Because if you lie to me once, all right, whatever, yo fam, you lied to me once. But this nigga, like, we going on 10 years of lies. How many years of lies we gonna get?
Many more. Ladies and
Ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen, this has been Weeknights.
this has been Weeknights. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.